Yeah, this is my high voltage tee that I made before. The initial design that I have for it, I made like a long time ago on a post that I think was, I believe, a couple months ago during around spring break for me. There wasn't really like an underlying message behind any of the stuff that was really on it. I was just thinking about electricity, which is just something I just made up in my own head. I was just going through some stuff out of boredom. Um, I turned the high voltage text into three different three different artworks. The first one was just regular. I think I used a different tool on Illustrator in order to make it look like that. The second one had the same Illustrator like effect on it, but then I also added another effect on it from Photoshop, which I believe was, I don't know if I solarized it or I made it a cutout feature or one of the two. And then on the bottom one, I don't even remember what I did. It was like a bunch of different effects that added on top of it, and I think it made it give it like this gold like chrome effect. And then after I had all those three different artworks on it, I decided to put it on the front because, I mean, usually whenever you make designs and stuff, I think it's best to, if you have text, to mainly put it on the front unless you have your logo on it. On the back, I initially like drew it and I had like a caution symbol, but I wanted to give it more texture, so I obviously made it 3D, which I thought made it pop a lot more. And then I added electricity symbols outside of it. Those electricity symbols have 3D effects and different textures on them. And for me, I thought it really made it pop and look more interesting. When you say the words high voltage, like it just looked like it was going beyond just, I guess, the basic word, because the design on the back had, had pop to it and it had texture to it, and it just made it look more interesting than something that was a little bit more basic. But from now on, I generally think that a lot of my designs are gonna be a little bit smaller. I think I might re-release the T-shirt, but then only have the middle design on it, because those three different forms of word just seem like overkill to me. But for right now, this is what I have on it. I think it looks really cool for the most part, but I think some parts are gonna be taken off so it can look more minimalist and actually look, so you can actually, like, it has a direct focus. I might edit the actual colors that are on the electricity itself to mimic the high voltage that's in the middle, and take the two on the top and bottom out. But yeah, I mainly just made this out of just random thought. There wasn't really an underlying text or like, this is what this is supposed to represent, blah blah, like. But I made the design. I appreciate everything that y'all like do for me and all that other stuff, follows, likes, comments, etc. And my new drop is gonna be Sunday. I think y'all really like it. It has quite a bit of underlying text and different stuff with it. But yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.
Yeah. Sometimes I ask myself, like, what is it gonna take for me not to be afraid to be loved?